Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to the Elite Dangerous Beta 2.3, the Commanders. Yes, we finally got our hands on it. It's been delayed twice now. It was originally supposed to come out last Thursday, and then that got delayed to Monday, and it's now Tuesday. So we finally got it, although it is still a little bit buggy, so the actual multi-crew side of this is currently disabled, but we do have our hands on Holo-Me, which you can see you can actually go and access from the starport services, or even if you're not in a starport, you can go and access it from the right hand panel in your ship just above the View Engineers button. So what we're going to go and do is we're going to go and we're going to go try and make me. So we're going to go and make Commander Chaos Wolf look like Commander Chaos Wolf. Yeah, you get the idea. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going off a photo of me that we just took, and here it is. Don't I look so handsome? What we're going to be doing is making me look as much like me as we can within the limits of the character creator. So let's go and start this off. We're currently in our Python, so that's why you can see our Python cockpit behind us. And that is not me. That is certainly not me. Let's go and start working on us. We're going to go and start by going through the presets. This is preset 1. Ooh, that's a nice little kind of transition there. You know, I think we're just going to stick with preset 1. It seems like the closest I can find, at least face shape wise. Although I am, I think, a little bit rounder. I really need to start laying off the cookies. Now, let's go and have a look at the rest of these. We've got head type. Let's go and see what these are. Ah, rough. No, I don't think I'm quite rough. I'm not heavy. Whoa, no, definitely not a veteran. I think smooth is the closest that we're going to be getting. Skin base. I'm not that pale, but I'm also not that tan either. I think that one is actually a lot closer to me. A little bit more red, a little bit more pinky. So I think we'll go for that one. So fair. Age. Let's go and see what this does to me. Oh boy. Yeah, definitely seen one too many things out in the void. Let's go see. Let's see if I can fine tune this. I don't really have any wrinkles or anything, so that's way too far. I think that is about right. It looks like just the right amount of crease at the corner of the eyes, so that's nice. Skin detail. No. No. Alright, okay, so no details. Right. So we've got asymmetry. So let's go back to none. So that's perfectly symmetrical, so that's not right. I do believe that my left eye actually might be a little bit higher than my right. You know what, I'm actually going to go set this to none at the moment, and then we're going to come back and have a look at it. Chin, cleft, scars. We don't have any, so let's leave this off for the moment. We'll come back to those after. So the next is going to be the hair. Now let's go and see what we've got. So we've got like a buzz cut, the cut from Todd the Blaster McQuinn. We've got what looks very much like a Commander Shepard haircut. Standard swept back, which is what they've got at the moment. Receding hairline. Very receding hairline. The Ed Lewis. The shaved sides. That's not terrible. Let's go see what else they got. So they got this one. That's not really. Don't like that one. Got. Whoa! Look at me. It's the Mask of Zorro. Okay. I'm really not liking the fact that I can't just swivel these around. Side swept, cornrows, afro, emo, ponytail. Not quite so emo. Very emo. Receding hairline, buzz cut, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I'm going to get laid tonight. Yeah. Okay, so out of all the ones I've seen so far, I think this is the one we're going to go for. It's the closest that we've got to my hair. Because I do have the shaved sides, but I actually have a ponytail at the back as well. It's a Viking hairstyle. But they don't have anything like that here. I mean, what I'd like to see is like this kind of thing, shaved sides and so on, but with that kind of length on the top and going down to like that kind of ponytail. That'd be fine, but it's not in there at the moment. Hopefully that's going to be coming later on. Now we want to go and have a look at our colour. Now mine is not that bright. Whoa, definitely not that. Honestly, I think that is the closest that we're going to get, because everything else is just like bleach blonde. So I think that's the best we're gonna hope for. Stubble. Yes, I do have stubble. I think we'll go for this level of stubble. So stubble colour. Yeah, match the hair. Actually, maybe make that a little bit darker, because the sides are actually a little bit darker than what you would think. So let's actually change that to black. And let's have a look at the slightly... Yeah, let's stick with the 5 o'clock shadow. It's not looking... I don't want anything else on that. So beard. Let's go and have a look at what we got. We've got full beard. Little goatee beard, which is kind of what I... This is basically what I have. So we're going to go for this one, but this need to be made lighter, because I do actually have a lighter beard colour than I do hair colour. Let's just make it a little bit lighter, because it just looks a little bit better. But also, actually I didn't realise we actually have different types of eyebrows. So we've got that one, we've got that one, we've got that one, which does look very, very similar. Yeah, I think we're sticking with the one we actually had to begin with. So that's very close to what I have. Now, this is not really looking like me at the moment, but let's go and see what else we can do. So, face, eyes. Let's go and see. No, no. That is not quite right. Nope. 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 No. No. Maybe? Right, so far the default one is the best looking one so far. But let's have a look at the customised bags. Let's have a look. In fact, you know, that's actually looking kind of close. I think. Alright, okay. So, type, blend, weight? Okay. So... Ah! Right, okay. So, let's bring that... in fact, you know... It's actually... Because that is a little bit heavy. So let's bring that all the way back down to the negative. So that's looking alright. Eye distance. I've got to say, this is kind of looking alright. I mean, let's have a look. So we can bring them close together. We can bring them really far apart. That's kind of looking right, I think. What do you guys think? Let me know. Width. So width... That's width of the eyes. Okay. I don't think my eyes are that wide. I think mine are a little bit narrower. So, because I have been told I've got fairly small eyes. So, angle. I guess it's going to twist them. That potentially may be what we want. Maybe a little bit over there. Alright, okay. Yeah, that's looking alright. So, upper eye fold type. Ooh, nope, 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 no, no. Okay, let's stick with number 1. I think that's the best we're going to manage. In fact, you know what? That's looking kind of good. So about there, I think. So that's not too bad. All right. Eye colour. Mixed eyes. We don't actually have mixed eyes. I have kind of like a grey-blue colour of eyes. Not that pale. It's closer to this one, I think. I mean, we can go and have a look through the rest of it. It's definitely not that pale. No, that's a bit too blue. Way too blue. But I do think those bionic eyes look awesome. Maybe we'll have to come back later and kind of potentially go for these. But those ones don't seem to do anything. I like those ones. Those ones are kind of cool. Makes it look like a Terminator. Maybe we'll have one Terminator eye. We'll see. As for standard, those are the closest to my natural eye colour. Right, okay, awesome. So, nose presets. So let's go and see what we can find with noses. No, that's a little bit thin for my nose. Ooh, wow, wow, that is certainly not mine. What we're looking for. But let's have a look at us. Flat nose, no. Large nose, that might work. Let's see. Bulbous, I'd like to think not. No, definitely not. Bumpy, no I don't. I have a kind of fairly smooth nose. Hooked, no it's not. In fact, let's actually stick with a large and kind of work from there, because that bit there was a little bit too rounded for me. So let's see. So bridge, we had... that'll be what that was. So 4. Okay, so let's take that. No, that's not too bad, I don't think. I mean, let's have a look. Oh, okay, so let's have a look at that. No. No. Yeah, profile 2 is actually looking quite good for that. I mean, let's look at that. 3 is not bad also, but I think 2 is the one we wouldn't want to go for. So, I mean, look over this way. Go on. Like I said, I really wish I could not bound rotate. Okay, so do I need to go into the controls to do this? Okay, so it does look like we have some options here to actually go and bind, undo, redo, toggle mouse rotation, which I'm trying to set to mouse 2. Let's go and see if that works. She says, there we go. It says, hold down to use mouse to rotate the angle. Okay, right. Oh yes, awesome. We can actually go and rotate the guy now. Now, the nose does not look right. It is way, way too stubby. So let's try and fix that. So we're in the nose. I think that's actually going to be one of the closer ones. So let's see. Tip angle. Whoa. There we go. I think that's looking alright. But we need to go and extend this nose out a little bit. So let's go and go through the presets of the noses again. Because that is actually much closer to the actual profile shape of my nose. Although my tip angle is a little bit higher. So let's see. So from the front, that's all right. We need to go and increase the width of that a little bit. You know, that's actually not looking too bad. Although I've just moved the prominence all the way. Ah, right. Okay, so that's what we wanted. The prominence was how far out. I'm actually on about the width at the moment. So width, yeah, because that bit starts going out, and I don't really have that. So that's looking good. I mean, I don't think we need the prominence all the way that far out. Let's see. That's kind of okay, although the height as well. No, it doesn't extend that far down from my eyes. I don't exactly have a very long nose. Like I said, I feel like all my facial features are like kind of squished into like one part of my face. So that's looking kind of satisfactory for me right now, the nose at least. Alright, okay, so we'll stick with the nose. And on to the mouths. This one's certainly not right. Whoa, no. No, what the? No, nope. That is actually kind of close. Nope. The narrow is actually the best one we've got so far. Yeah, I think that kind of fits fairly well. Yeah, you know what? I don't even think we really need to customize that one. So let's leave that as is. And then let's go and have a look at the ears. So let's go and have a look. In fact, I'm actually going to go and flip that this way because I'm looking at a sideways picture of me at the moment. And this one does actually have the lobes attached to the head almost. They're not bad, but mine don't extend that far back. Mine are a little bit more like this. Not exactly cauliflower ears though. So I don't have long ears, don't have large ears. Sloped. They're not that far off, I've got to say. Maybe they stick out a little bit too far. Because my ears like kind of swept back to the side of my head almost, but I can go and fix that. So let's see, that's sloped, prominent. No, those are my brother's ears. Well, they were when he was a kid at least. Small. In fact, do I have small ears? They're not that small, I don't think. Sloped. I think sloped is the closest that we've got to my own. Well, let's go and customize these because I suspect we can go and reduce the prominence. Yeah, there we go. That is actually very, very close to my actual ears, it would seem. Let's go and have a look. Prominence, thickness, a little bit more. About there, I think. Size, I think that's about right. I might be wrong. But it's weird trying to make myself. I mean, let's have a look from the front. My ears start at about the top of my eyes, so about there, like most people's, I suspect. And they extend down to about here. So that's about right. Maybe a little bit bigger then. Yeah, alright, okay. That'll work. So it says type big. So, so ears preset sloped. Long. Round, okay. Because that's not the one where it actually attaches to the side of the head. With the, because I don't have, and my lobes are actually attached to the side of my head, and that is actually very good. So I like that one. I think we might need to turn the thickness down a little bit more. So let's see. Yeah, definitely turn that all the way down because I don't have very thick ears at all. I've actually got very thin ones. Never played rugby or anything. But that's looking quite good for the ears, I've got to say. So that's awesome. So let's move over to the next section, which is actually sorting out the head shape. Now this is going to be the weirdest part for me. Now I've got to go for the head width. And I've got to say, this head's looking a little bit too wide. Let's have a look at the brow type. I think that's actually kind of close. We'll have a look through them. Actually, no, that's kind of a... That actually seems a little bit closer. I mean, let's have a look at the rest of them. I'm definitely not sloped. Angular. In fact, that's actually kind of good as well. Round, no. Heavy brow, no. Bony. Is that the bony or angular? I think the angular is actually the one that's got it. So we'll stick with that one. And let's have a look. This isn't really doing much. Alright, okay. That's fine. So that feels about right. The forehead at least. Okay, so cheeks. Let's go and look again at the front of my face. Let's go see what we got. We got sharp, we got soft, we got gaunt. Definitely not gaunt, I don't think. Although, I don't know. None, large, sharp. Definitely not sharp. I think the closest we've got is none. So let's stick with that. So that's not too bad. Alright, okay. So let's look what the blend does. I suspect this doesn't do much. Oh, it does. It does, in fact. So it just makes it bigger or smaller. So I think... I'm not sure. We'll come back and tweak it in a bit. The main issue here is the jawline, because the jawline is completely wrong. So let's go and have a look at the jawlines. I'm definitely... well, I do actually have a bit more of an angular jaw. Let's see, because I go down there and it does go roundabout like that. My actual jaw, it's just this is a bit too low down. My jaw doesn't extend that far down. So with height, that is actually looking a lot closer now. Although the mouth and everything are completely ski-whiff now. So let's go to face quickly. Mouth. Let's go to customize. Height. There we go. Oh, wait a sec. Height? No, a bit higher. I think that's kind of good. So let's have a look at the front again. Actually a little bit higher even. You know what? I think that's actually getting closer. Because I do actually have a bit more space underneath the chin. But I think that's actually about right for it. I mean, tell me what you think. I mean, I'd like to tweak this a bit more. It's just, this is kind of looking alright. Although I'm not quite so angular there, but I am a bit more rounded. I'm a little bit more rounded from the front, but the side is that angular. The front, though, that bit is more rounded. So let's go and see if we can fix that. So head down to the jawline. I mean, let's have a look. The side's still looking good there, but I'm not soft from the front. Angular, soft. Is that it? All right, fine. I guess we'll have to go for that one then. But let's have a look at the blend on this. Actually, let's change that to angular. That's actually looking a bit better. Yeah, that's actually looking quite good. Now, I'm not convinced this looks all that much like me, I've got to say. But let's check the prominence. So, oh right, that's the front bit, isn't it? Now, let's turn that to the side. And again, it seems I have a fairly prominent chin, because we turned it down. Whoa! Yeah, no. My chin does actually extend out past my lips. So, I'd say about there. What do you think? It's not looking too bad like that. Yeah, I've got to say I'm actually quite pleased with how that looks so far. Chin preset. Let's have a look. So it's round, is it? Broad. Gotta say it's kind of broad. Pointed? No, I definitely don't have a pointed. I don't have a receding chin either. I have actually quite a strong chin. I don't think it's quite square. I think the broad is actually a closer one, but let's go and customize that. So round, no, not quite so much. Square, no. Round, square. Actually, let's change that to square and change the blend down a little bit. That's kind of looking all right. I mean, I can see elements of myself in this, but I'm not quite. It still doesn't look quite right because my head's a little bit more rounded than this. But because I think what the problem is actually is my head isn't quite as thick at the top there. So face, eyes, head. That was cheeks. There we go. Head width. So let's turn that down a little bit. I'm brow type angular. Okay. So I don't think it's quite that thin either. Yeah, I'm still not sold on the jawline completely, because my jaw doesn't extend this far down. My jaw actually goes to about there. So I think that's what my main issue with this is at the moment. So jawline, angle. Oh, wait a sec. Ah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Well, it's better. Let's try taking the prominence down a little. Ah, that's just the chin, isn't it? Really. So width, actually. Ah, there we go. All right. Well, I'm not quite happy with the jawline. It's okay. I mean, I could change it to round. No, wrong one. What am I looking at? It's this one up here, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Because again, that's a little bit too square there. That's more like it, I think, for at least for my chin. It's probably still a little bit off. Prominence, let's turn that down a little bit. Actually, no. That's the bit that needs to be turned up. Yeah, that's about right. Because I do have a fairly big chin. That's the thing. But again, I'm not completely sold on this look yet. You know what? Let's come back to that later. I'm also starting to think that the eyes are too big still, so we might have to go and size those down a little bit. But let's go and have a look at the neck at least. We've got neck average. That's not too bad. Double chin 1, double chin 2, thin. Definitely not thin. I've got to say, I think I'm a bit of an average neck. I think that is more me. Let's actually go and have a look. So thick, average. Thick, average. I think the average is more me. That follows more the line for my jowl as well. So I'm actually quite happy with that one at the moment. The neck at least. So let's have a look. Yeah, I'm not going to make myself super taut. I mean, I'd love to do that, but I'm not quite there either. I'm about there, I think. So, like I said, it's starting to look a little bit like me, but I'm still not completely convinced. I mean, the head here, my head here is a little bit rounded. Because I think what the problem is as well is my hair, the hair here is standing up and mine doesn't. Mine's actually flush against my head. So, you know what, I don't know. Right, anyway, let's go back to face. Let's go back to the eyes. Size. I don't think I can go up or down much, but I can go for width. Like I said, I think they're a bit big. About there, but then they're a bit too far apart now. So, distance? Because the thing is, there's a weird thing with me is I don't open my eyes all the way most of the time. I actually have them quite fairly closed. But that still doesn't look quite right. I mean, let's go through these. That's droopy, round, bags. Bags are the closest we're going to get. And width. I think that's the closest to the shape we're really going to get. You know, this is actually kind of looking like it. I'm still not completely right with this. But this is not looking too bad. In fact, because like I said, my head is more of an oval. And I can't seem to work out how to do this. That kind of helps, but it doesn't as well. It kind of makes the bottom bit not look quite so right. So let's have a look at the neck. See if actually blending this back a little bit will actually go and help with that. Kind of? Maybe? Nope. Definitely not. It's definitely not that one. I mean, let's check the thick. No, I'm definitely not a thick neck. I'm more of an average neck, definitely there. It's not looking too bad. I mean, I suppose I could poke the jaw out a little bit. Let's see, that's the chin. We want the jawline. So width, let's increase that a little. Actually, no. Let's change the blend. It's about that, and let's change the width again. Let's. You know, I'm actually quite happy with that jaw now. That's looking about right, but it still seems a little bit too so on. Well, yeah. No, I think the individual pieces are kind of there, but it just needs tying together a little bit. I'm going to have to work on this a little bit more. But that's basically that. Let's have a look at the cosmetics. I mean, we've got forehead. There's nothing there. We could go for some weird ass makeup. Oh, right. Oh, that's just little things at the sides. Okay. Yeah. Look like I belong on RuPaul's Drag Race. Yeah, no. I'm seriously not a makeup person. Cheeks, nothing. Lips. Oh, these are weird. I'm really gonna have to do some of these for like Ducky or something. That's gonna be funny. Chin, nothing, and neck, nothing. I'm suspecting we're gonna be getting tattoos and stuff here, which is what we currently don't have access to. But body, I've got to say that I'm fairly kind of pleased with the general outcome here. And look at the flight harness there, keeping my butt nice and taut. But it's messed with our decals, at least. Because we can have helmet always on, emergencies only. But we have got two different types of helmet as well. I didn't realise that it actually had that weird little skull cap thing inside as well. That's kind of interesting. We've also got helmet 1 and helmet 2. Well, that's kind of cool. I do actually like helmet 2. It's like the more quintessential. You've got the one with your face and one with the helmet. I actually prefer that one when it's up. But I'm going to have it set to emergencies only. So that's kind of nice. But I'm hoping that they bring out a hairstyle which is very similar to this, but this is a bit slicked down. And it has a bit of a ponytail coming out the back there. And that I would be very, very happy with. So let's change both of these back to red, I think. And let's go for... let's turn it this way. You've got the smiley face, you've got the skull, and you've got these. I actually like that one. Yeah, that was actually kind of nice. So let's move over to this side. Now I am hoping that one day I can get any custom decals that we have. Like anything that you can put on your ship, I'm hoping that you can put here. But we'll have to go and see. Now that one's kind of looking alright. Because we are the wolves, it's almost like wolf scratches on your shoulders. So that's kind of cool. I'm actually going to go and stick with that. Although maybe, let's go and have a look at different colours. White's not bad. Blue is... If it's a lighter blue, then yeah, definitely. But I think out of all of them, the red is definitely going to be the better one. So let's stick with the red. Let's go back. And flight suit. Yeah, no. Blue's okay. The red is okay. But out of all of them, I do prefer the black. I mean, let's go back and let's go into here and have a look at these. None of these really speak to me at all. So I'm just going to stick with that one. I do like that one. So I think that is us done for the time being. So I'm actually quite pleased with how that's turned out. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments whether you think this looks like me or not. It's kind of close, but it's also kind of off as well. But I'm really terrible at kind of fine-tuning these. It'd be awesome if I could get this done properly before this goes live. The problem is, I know for a fact I'm going to have to do this all over again. So I'm probably going to want to go through and screenshot all the settings that I have this on. So at least I know what the base is to work off of. So anyway guys, this has been awesome. I've actually had a lot of fun making this. And look at that, that's me there looking at the camera. That's kind of cool. All suave and sophisticated. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and sticking with me actually being a bit more of a narcissist than usual. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. Like it if you've liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Neither of those good enough for you, that's what the comments are for. But I've been Commander Chaos Wolf from Sci-Fi Gaming. You guys, as always, have been epic. I will see you soon. And until next time, my fellow commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.